Alright guys, so here we go again with another bracket Fast and tier list video with...
Total Dino.
Yes, you see it here in person. This is the last one we're filming for today. So, let's go. The DeLorean time machines. No introduction, you've seen the movies, right?
I've seen all three of the movies.
Yep.
Let's get right into it.
So, the Back to the Future 1 time machine or the, or this prototype?
Oh, you're gonna have to go number one.
Classic?
Classic number one.
What do you think of this one, though?
Prototype, it looks cool. You can see the radioactive sign on the back near the engines, and I like it, but it's just the classic, you know. It's always gonna take the top.
Do you like the old, made it in his garage feel?
Yeah. Looks good, but...
8-passenger DeLorean from the ride, Back to the Future the ride, or the one with the hook on the side of the door?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go for the one with the hook.
Why?
It was just such a climax in the movie that, you know, you didn't know what was going to happen, you didn't know what to expect, and you just, once it happened, it was so cool.
But then I'm going to let you know that there's other ones with the lightning rod in it, so do you still want to choose this one?
Yeah, for now, yes.
Okay. I'm sure people would like this one, but the front of it, I mean, didn't have much detail. It looks still pretty awesome, though. It was a really good ride. I never went on it, but still, pretty cool. Let's go the one hook on the door. Part 2 versus the lightning rod.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go for part 2 with this one.
Why?
I like the redesign.
Mr. Fusion?
Yep.
And the barcode license plate?
It was very good.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to go with number 2.
So from the animated series season 1 or season 2 design?
Oh, season 2 design.
Why?
Like, come on, blue, like, it's bright blue there in the season 1 design. I mean, I get they're trying to emphasize the fact that it's like, there, but like, yeah.
You can see a little bit of the grey on the side. You can also see the, you can see it's blue, and the headlights different colour.
Yeah, I just like number 2 better.
Season 2,
better colouring.
Yep. So you see why they changed it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. Alright, now we've got part 3 versus Iced.
Oh, Iced.
Why?
Iced. It's such a cool moment in the movie when it goes for the first time.
Yes,
it comes back with the car and it's just frozen up everywhere. You can't even touch it, you know?
What's your opinion on number 3?
Number 3, it was not bad. It was a good movie. I prefer number 1 overall. And then number 3 is probably my second favourite.
Yeah.
So...
Do you like the car, though?
I do like the car. The
white walls, tyres, and the nice vacuum tubes and stuff on the hood. But you still prefer the ice? I
still prefer the ice.
Because of the... Yeah.
The fact that it's just ice.
Yeah. This one from the comics or coming out of the mine?
Oh, coming out of the mine.
Why?
It's just another iconic scene in the movie.
It's just been unearthed after so long.
It's just been,
Alright, what do you think of this one? It's similar to the other one.
Yeah, the comic's not bad, you know. It's still got good colouring and all that. It's just, I prefer...
Yeah, not as good as the other one.
Yeah.
Railroad or this special effects one that they used for part 2, the miniature?
I kind of like the special effects one. Like how it's got the wheels down and everything, like it's being ready for the hover mode. Yeah, I do like it.
So you gonna do that one?
Yeah.
What about the railroad one?
Railroad one's alright, but it's kind of like... I don't know, it's because at that point in the movie we've already seen it quite a lot.
A lot of the car.
A little of the car, it kind of like de-emphasizes it a bit.
Because this one's got like every part of it from every era. The main things from 1985. It's got the hood box from 1955. It's got Mr. Fusion from 2015. Got the wheels from 1885. It's the last version of the DeLorean.
It is the last version, but...
Still want to choose that one?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Other comics design, I don't know why it just looks weird in this one moment, but I don't know why. It shouldn't technically even be on here, but this one or that one.
It should even have steam coming out the bottom.
Yeah, because it's flying. So. This one is basically the one, you know how it's got the attachment where the hook goes in, but it doesn't have the hook on it.
Yes, so I kind of want to go with the comic one.
Why?
Nah, it just looks better.
Looks better?
I don't really have a good reason for this one, I just kind of like the comic one better.
Alright. Okay, so why not this one? I'm trying to get more understanding is the thing.
I can't really explain it.
It's just that we've seen it before.
Yeah, it's just I haven't seen too many of the comic ones before. So
I haven't seen this one. Like this like
I've seen that car before plenty of times.
Yeah, but the one with like just a little attachment in there. Why? I don't know. We'll just go choose this one, whatever. Better not ramble on it. So this one being prepared for the rails or in the mine?
Ooh, I'm gonna do the one being prepared for the rails.
Why?
I like the fact that they're showing you all the parts that are going into it, explaining all the science behind it, sort of.
It's just really just one white wall wheel there, the one train wheels on there, slightly covered up, being lifted up.
Yeah, it's still nice.
We could put this in our Minecraft series in the mine. We could actually do that.
We could actually, yeah.
So do you want to do that one?
Yeah.
Alright, which suitcase conversion? Because in the animated series, it can become a suitcase. Which design do you prefer?
First one.
First one, why?
It looks more realistic to what it should be if it became a suitcase.
This one's got like the colors of the car. Like that's the wheel. That's like the front bumper.
I don't know. It just looks.
Still this one?
Yeah.
Alright. Another suitcase version or this other special effects one from the ride?
Oh, a special effects one.
Alright. What about the DMC logo on that suitcase?
I mean, it's alright, but
too obvious?
Yeah.
Which one?
Ooh.
The one destroyed or this one which was used for filming where they use the interior shots for it?
I'm gonna go number 2.
Number 2? Why?
Yeah, I just like the fact that it's not completely destroyed. It's still somewhat there.
This one they used for just to show off how the special effects were done in like an attraction or another prototype.
I kind of like the prototype better.
Yeah. What do you think of this?
I like the back of the.
Yeah.
Like it looks like, is that meant to be like air sort of?
Not sure.
Airway thing. I don't know, but I like
cool.
the design.
2 non-official ones. The one from the Lego Movie 2 or this one. Can you tell what this is from?
I can't. Is that yours?
No, it's concept art for Cars 3.
Oh.
Because there's the eyes, you can just barely see it.
Yeah, I recognize it now. I recognize it.
Because there was originally going to be a guest party and the Batmobiles were going to be in it.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
Yeah, I kind of like the Lego one better.
Alright, yeah.
Even though the Cars one would have been sick to have, it didn't really happen, so...
Blimp or being pulled by the horses?
Oh, being pulled by the horses, come on.
Why?
That was a great scene.
Why?
Oh, just the excitement of it. Plus you got to see like the new car.
You can't like, just see the new fresh whitewood tyres and like the cool box more. What about this? What about the blimp?
Unrealistic.
Yep. What are those? The little hovercraft one or burnt out?
I like the hovercraft one.
Why?
I think it would have been a cool concept to see.
Yeah.
But even though we never did, it still kind of looks like not impossible unrealistic, you know?
Yeah.
It still could happen if that ever does happen in the future. probably not. But
yeah. Part 1 or one with a hook on the side of the door?
Part 1.
Part 1?
Part 1.
Part 2 or animated series? It's gotta be part 2.
It's part 2.
Yes.
Ooh,
Ice or
ice.
Ice, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Special effects or comics?
Special effects.
Special effects model. Suitcase or this one? It's gotta be this one.
Yeah, this one there.
We don't even say. Oh, which one? Camera car or other special effects? I want to choose the camera.
It's camera car.
Yes. Prototype or Lego Movie?
Prototype.
Or concept art, really, but whatever, close enough.
Horse. I like the horse one better.
Part 1 or part 2?
Ooh. Okay. Part 1.
Part 1.
It's more simplistic design.
Like the plutonium chamber on there.
Yeah, it's just
out of time license plate, iconic.
It's good. I like the part 1 better.
Yeah, I think that's gonna win everything. Ice or special effects?
Iced. I'd say Ice has a good chance of winning.
Yeah. Also, see camera car or the being prepared for the rails.
I want to choose the rails.
Being prepared, alright. Yeah. Why?
I still like the aesthetic of like watching it being put back together and all that.
Alright. Concept art or horses?
Concept art.
Concept art, why?
I just like the back of the design better. Something we never got to see in the movie and I think it would have been cool.
Part Ice or part 1?
Look, listen. Iced.
Yes, Ice. It's gotta be Iced.
It's gotta be Iced, right? Because Iced is technically still part 1.
Yes.
Just with like more detail to it.
More detail. It's got the stuff coming out of it. Yeah, because like, you see the fire hose, it comes out hot and it comes out, it goes out hot, comes in cold.
It looks sick.
Which one?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go concept art.
Just like the back?
Yeah. And like the fact that you can see like the little turbines there too and all that.
Yeah. Ice or concept art?
Iced.
Ice, yes.
Iced.
I think that's gonna win.
Ice is
I
gonna
thought
win.
part 1 would be, which one? The stunt car or this one from the 2007 Microsoft Tech Talk? It's a very strange looking DeLorean. I would not choose this one. It's cool, but it looks very strange.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the stunt car.
Yeah, you know why it looks like that? Can you guess why?
It got hit by something.
By what?
Another car.
By the train at the end of the third film. That's that's the same car that got hit by the train. They just took the body panels of it, put it back together.
Right.
Yeah. So stunt car. Yeah, I really like that one. Stock or special effects miniature?
Special effects miniature. I kind of like
for the railroad.
I kind of like the special effects miniature one.
Alright, prefer that one over the stock DMC-12?
Yeah.
I edited that. Limousine or live action from the animated series?
Live action.
Yeah. It's a limousine.
I know, but like the coloring, come on.
Yeah. So this one, you can see this one's got the out of time lifespan, and it's got this giant Mr. Fusion.
Yeah.
So we're going to live action animated series. Fiberglass car or submarine. So this one was used for in the filming. They use it by they put on a forklift and on the crane, on a crane, and
That's for the flying part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like the first one better.
Yeah, why? It's got a huge DMC logo. Some parts of it look very.
It does, but it looks so
crap.
Cool and technical. I don't know.
But not this.
But compared to that one, which is just kind of like in the water. I mean, how would that even work?
Alright, we're going with fiberglass car. Lightweight. This one for the animated series for some reason had a weird paint scheme coloring for one episode only, and then this one from the ride. Giant Mr. Fusion, you can see.
I kind of like the ride one better.
Just reminiscent of the normal DeLorean.
Yeah.
From the Telltale game, Back to the Future the game, or which is the Temple duplicate. So basically, when in part 2 when it got struck by lightning, they created a duplicate, which is this one, or another concept art.
I like the other concept art.
Other concept art.
It looks good.
All right. Off-Roader 1, which is from the part 3, one of the ones they used for filming. And this is the second Off-Roader, but this is when they had to, it was put up for display, and it was basically, at this point it had been completely rotting, so they just had, I'm pretty sure, this guy, I think his name's George Barris, I think he worked on the Batmobile, and he, had to, put these cables on it. It looks pretty awful, but he had to do what he had to do to restore it. And he, spray painted everything in the interior black, so he basically destroyed the interior.
I'm gonna have to go Off-Roader 1.
Why?
I mean, it's kind of it's got the number plate's not even there. Nothing.
The DMC, it's not on there. It's not on there. It's not on there as well.
I know, but this one was actually
yeah. This one was used for parts. Since they're basically destroying the cars so much by the end of part 3, so they had to use that car for parts. So that's why it's completely destroyed.
Yeah.
And I don't think this car even exists anymore. I hope it does, but it's very unlikely it does. I love this one though. I love that picture of it there and that one there. So this one for the second DeLorean time machine, where it's not fully built, or this other concept one. It's got a timeless license plate. It's slightly different from the final.
I'll have to go with the second art, the one with Marty in it.
This one?
Yeah.
So you prefer it? Why? Just because it's more different?
Yeah.
Okay. What about which one? Out of time or no license plate?
Out of time.
Yes.
Out of time.
Which one? Other concept art or other concept art?
First concept art. Oh no, second.
Second? Why?
I liked its just design better.
Yeah, this one just looks too futuristic, I think. It's got nothing on the back, yeah. What about the second offer? It got restored and got sold off to a private collection, or the second DeLorean time machine complete.
Second DeLorean time machine.
This one, alright. Alright, which one? This one from the animated series, a covered wagon where converted into one, or this deleted scene from part 3 where they're bringing it back into town?
Bringing it back into town.
Yes, I'd have to say that one. Alright, so it's been 3 days now since we last filmed that, and unfortunately this guy right here had to go home, so now we're going back to his over the phone voice now.
Hey, you know what? It's not that bad, alright?
Yeah. I'm too used to this one. Him out in real life sounds so different.
Look, I didn't even know I did. I checked it after you mentioned it. I had no idea, but then I looked at it and I really do sound different. It's kind of shocking me, right? And I'm the one speaking. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hopefully that was loud enough so you got it, but yeah, he's talking about how he didn't know. Anyway, so next one are these ones, which is a... Oh, I gotta get this one. This is this Hot Rod black one versus the one from the Telltale game with these diagnostic lights on it.
Right, okay. So, I'm kind of leaning towards number 2 now.
Why?
Because it looks more realistic, right? You see the movies and you think of the DeLorean, right? Of course, you think of the DeLorean, and that just kind of has a good representation for the model for it. Whereas the other one's kind of like jet black. It's got flames on it. It's like it doesn't really represent what the movie was made to be, you know.
But that's the fun of it. You only see this one for like literally less, like only like 1 second. It just flies past. But the only thing that annoys me about this is, see, it's flying. What's up with the wheels?
The wheels aren't like turned in.
Yeah, and literally seconds after he's flying down, the door opens. He's flying down and the door opens. In mid-air. That's just kind of strange.
I think you're just supporting my point.
Yeah, but I do kind of like this one. I feel like this is really underrated, but I do like the lights on it because I don't know. But then there was the normal one, and you chose the other one. I'm not sure which one it was over this one, but I think there was probably a good reason for that. So we're gonna go with this one then.
Yep.
Next one, damaged, the animated series one with the damaged covered wagon with the front dented and stuff, or the what's called the Oxnard car, which is the one from Back to the Future Part 3 when it's coming down. It's coming back when it comes back in 1985 when it just arrives. They used it for that, and I think it was also used in when it does the wheelie when it was on the train.
Oh, that's nostalgic.
Yeah, but then it was after that it was used for the filming of Back to the Future Right, and it was also it was on display. You can see kind of here it's in a not so good condition, like the front there. It looks in a little bit off. It's got this really large looking Mr. Fusion that the ride had.
Yeah.
So which one?
Image 1. I mean, it's not really a competition.
Also, this one, it's been, because this one was screen used. Plus, it was also, it was literally sat out there for so long. It's now in storage and it's replaced by a replica. And the thoughts of restoring it, but I think they couldn't find the paperwork to get it restored. So, I think it's just like going to be in storage forever. So that's kind of sad. So it's literally one of 3 last surviving ones, other than the B stunt car, if you even count that.
Jeez. That's, yeah. Supporting my point even more again.
Supporting it still? Huh? Is it just more to the story, really? Is that why?
Yeah.
Alright, we're still gonna go for it? Yep.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that one? You haven't said a single one about that one. Unlike the last one.
I mean, it's a cartoon, let's be real. It can't be
Come on, it's a nice... I mean, it's alright.
Look.
I mean, it doesn't... It's not...
Okay. Put it this way. You know I'm not going to offend it because it's a cartoon, right? I watch anime.
Okay, yeah. It's okay. I think let me guess what you're gonna say. Cartoon versus real version.
Look, it depends what type of artwork you use. Okay, it really does. With cartoons and animes and like magazines, and it really just depends what type of artwork you use, what type of color variation. If it's good, it can definitely 100% be the real version. But if it's not, and I'm kind of leaning towards not right now, the real version just prevails, like, pretty easy.
Alright, so just go, okay, but, alright, just go with this one. We better stop ranting, let's just go on. Alright, the A hero car DeLorean versus, this concept art.
I'm gonna go with the hero car DeLorean.
Yeah, because, this one, it was used, all 3 films. It was used in, like, a bunch of, like, it was used in the live action segments of the animated series, used for the ride, it was used for, a bunch of specials, used around tours. And it was, but then unfortunately it was left to rot outside, just like the Oxnard car from before, and it got really bad condition, and then it got restored. This one actually got restored, and it was really good restoration. Yeah, we're going with this one. It's just the main one, the main car they used. You there? Or you're frozen? Okay, yeah, there, you're back.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You just froze for a second. All right, this blue DeLorean versus this concept art. Everyone calls this one the Back to the Future 4 DeLorean. I don't know why. I hate it when they call it. And I think this one's so overrated. I like it somewhat, but still. I do like it, but I don't know. Depends what I feel.
Alright, Image 2.
Why?
It just has a better look to it. It's just design's better overall. And like blue, I can see where they're going with like the navy blue, but like I don't really feel like that fits the DeLorean properly. I feel like it's greyish colour is probably better.
Yeah, the stainless steel.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go on that one. Alright, stunt car or the miniature model? Which one?
I want to go with the miniature model for this one.
Why?
I don't really have a reason. I just like the model.
I wanted to choose the B stunt car. Look at it. It was the one that got. It was in one of the most iconic scenes used throughout all 3 movies. I kind of want to pick that one, but I don't know.
I mean, it's up to you.
Alright, for 2 reasons, I'm going to be picking this one. 1, I've let you choose the whole time, which is the kind of the point of this. 2, it was used to, like I said before, it was all three movies. It was used in an iconic scene, and it was in a bunch of iconic scenes, and yeah, I'm just choosing this one. Okay, are you fine with it?
Yeah.
Alright. We're gonna be choosing, alright, which one? The fiberglass one or the live action animated series?
Oh, the fiberglass.
Alright, why?
It's been used in so many just OG moments, and it's just...
And it's flying?
Yeah,
the only reason I kinda don't want to pick it is, I mean, look at the huge, I mean, some parts of it were extremely inaccurate. You can't really see it on this one, but I'm pretty sure, like, the thing at the top, what's called the wormhole emitter, and the giant DMC logo especially is kind of weird, but I do kind of like it. We're picking this one.
Yeah.
Well, we'll pick it. We'll pick it. This one from the ride or this concept art?
Oh, the ride.
Why?
Like, it had more accuracies. Also, it sort of reminds me of, like, I don't know if that's just the lighting, but the color texture it has in it just sort of reminds me of, like, the frosted car.
Yeah, it is frosted in this scene, yeah.
Yeah, and that's, like my favorite variant of the DeLorean that it comes in is just the frosted version, so I'm gonna have to go with that.
Alright. What about this one? Is it just like so you just prefer it because it's like got the ice on it in this picture? That's like.
And the fact that it's more to like movie.
Yeah, more closer to the version we look like know and love.
Yeah.
What do you think of this one again? Still think it looks pretty cool?
I'd choose it over most cars.
But you prefer this one. The only thing like really different is this one's got the out of time license plate, which is a classic. But then you also got the giant Mr. Fusion on there. I don't know why they changed it in the ride. But we're going with this one. Off-roader 1 versus second DeLorean.
Second DeLorean.
Why? Unfinished, I should say.
I'm kind of leaning towards the off-roader now, though.
I want to choose this one, but I really don't know.
You know what? Yeah, off-roader.
Why?
It's just... This is like... It reminds me of the train scene.
Why does it remind you of the train scene? Because part 3, just the part 3 wheels remind you of the...
Yeah.
Whitewall DeLorean just reminds you of part 3. Part 3 reminds you of the train wheels.
Like with... Flying... just, I don't know. Good scene, though.
Alright, off-roader 1. Yeah, I like it. What about out of time license plate versus this one? This concept art.
I like the concept art better. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like it's a really good concept art.
Alright. Just like it.
Yeah, it's designed well. It's got good colouring, you know.
Alright. Versus what? Okay, there we go. It didn't pop up for a second. It didn't pop up for a second. Alright, second DeLorean complete versus this one being hauled into town from the deleted scene.
Deleted scene.
Why?
It's mainly the fact that I wish I could have seen it.
Yeah, it's just something we've never seen. It just looks so cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, the one with the diagnostic lights or the Oxnard car.
Image. I want to go image 1 because we never really saw. We didn't see it, and I want to.
Alright, I could show you scenes from the game later on if you really want me to one day.
Yeah, why not?
Alright. We should play it. Maybe on the channel. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. If you guys want us to do it, we will, but I don't think we will. Maybe not. A car or concept art?
The car.
A hero car. This is also a car. What is it? A car?
No, it's
Oh, a car. Okay, yeah. Stunt car or fiberglass?
I want to go fiberglass.
Why?
Again, it's memories. You know how many scenes were filmed in it, and it's just perfect. I don't know.
I don't like the fiberglass somewhat. I somewhat do, somewhat don't. Look at the giant DMC logo on
I
there.
know. It's not great at the front, but it's the inside that counts, right?
The interior, it was alright, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know. Why is this one hard?
I mean, there's a lot of options here. Like,
I don't know.
I tell you what, I'll pick this one now, and I'll let you choose the next one.
What? You want the fiberglass car to go through?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll let it go through. I wanted the beast stunt car to go through, but we'll let this one go through.
Hey, you win some, you lose some, you know?
I mean, the main reason, because, it looks cool, like, all dented up. But then also, it's, like, missing so many parts on it. I mean, if they literally got all the parts and put them all in the right place, that would have been dedication and that would have gotten it. But the fact it looks this weird, I mean, it looks cool, but it looks weird. We're going with fiberglass. Off-road one or the ride?
I can't. You choose this one.
You can't choose why.
I can't choose why. I freaking favor them both. This is not my decision.
I want to go through the list. Okay, this one from the right. It's basically the classic DeLorean. Classic one, but it's got the huge Mr. Fusion. It's got the out-of-time license plate. Mr. Fusion out-of-time license plate. It never shown in the film, but since the Mr. Fusion's different, it's not the... I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's its own special kind. It was stolen by Biff, the main villain in the ride, and you have to chase it. And then technically, this one's the animated series car as well, because like it's the same one as that live action one who's got the huge Mr. Fusion, and it's got the same out-of-time license plate, and they're both from 1991. But then the off-roader one, I mean, it was used for part 3. I mean, it has like, I really don't know. It was put on display as well. It was just, I feel bad for it. It was used for, it was used for like a replica as well. They used parts on it for so many other cars. So it's technically a part of so many of the other cars. I really wish it was found. I mean, I love that car. I don't know why. But I really don't know.
I mean, the frosted look and...
I mean, it's just that specific image that's frosted.
Just think about the first time we saw the DeLorean, okay?
That's the frosted one. That's not this one.
I know, but like, it has the same design.
All the DeLoreans have the same design. Okay, not all of them, but they all have the basic design. But I can't...
You're on it.
But you just... I mean... It's because it's this one image that has frost on it. If it was a different image that didn't have frost on it, then it probably would have lost.
Yeah.
But I'll give you this. It's staying with a frost for a lot in this scene, so... But I really don't... I really don't know. Okay, we'll pick the one from the right. I want to pick Off-Roader 1, but I don't know. You want to choose this one, or you want to choose Off-Roader 1? I'm thinking of... I want to choose Off-Roader 1, but I want to choose this one.
I'm thinking go to the ride.
Alright, we're doing the one from the ride.
Yeah.
Concept art versus deleted scene.
Concept art. Even though I wish I'd seen that scene, if I could have seen the concept art in the movie, I would have flipped. Like, let's be real.
If you would have seen this in the movie, you would have chosen it.
No, like, as in, if I saw the concept art in the movie, that would have been so much more ideal than if I'd seen deleted scene.
Oh, okay. So we're using this one.
Yeah.
Alright. One with diagnostic lights or the A hero car?
A hero car.
Is this the one that was used all throughout? I think it's the only thing we need to say.
Yeah.
Fiberglass versus the ride.
Oh, it's gonna be the ride.
Why?
Why? I mean, you've already pointed out the flaws in the fiberglass.
Yeah, but you let the beast stunt car go ahead though.
I did, but like, at the end of the day, I like the frost more.
It's because it's this one scene.
But it's like my favorite scene.
But it's just this one scene that has the frost in it. This one moment. I think it does have it for most of it though. So I'll give you that. Okay, we're choosing it. I'll give you that.
Yes. Okay, that's the last one. I can't play it for anymore.
What is it? Concept art versus A hero car.
Ooh, concept art.
Why?
Again, it's just something I favor a lot more because I wish I'd seen it in the movie that never happened.
Alright. Ride versus that concept art. You're struggling. What is that noise?
The concept art.
Why?
You can give your reasons.
I don't have any reasons.
I don't know.
Other than the fact that it resembles the DMC-12 more, that's the only thing I can really say. And like, I don't get what's going on with the back there. Like, where do you put the plutonium in? Where's the? I mean, you can't have the cool light effects on it. But it does look.
At the end of the day, it was a concept art, you know.
If I saw him in live action, then yeah, like some sort of like special DeLorean that was like instead of like if like Doc built another version of DeLorean that looked like that, and then yeah, I could see it. But it wasn't used as a thing. This one, I don't know. Which one? You still want to go concept art, or you want to go with the one from the ride?
I just want to go concept art.
Alright. Concept art versus Ice DeLorean. I think I know which one's gonna win.
Ice DeLorean?
Yes! I can't believe it won. There it is. Where is it? There it is. Ice DeLorean wins. Alright, now we're gonna go on to the tier list and rank them all. Back to the Future 1.
Alright.
So
what have we got?
Back to the Future 1 DeLorean.
Oh, right. Okay,
yeah, just all of them. I know there's so many, but just consider all of them.
Alright, okay. So if it's the original, we're gonna have to put S here.
S, you said?
S here.
Yes.
Our childhood.
Yes. What about Out of Time license plate?
Out of time license plate? Oh, that's gonna be S tier as well.
S tier. What about what about iced?
Oh, S tier.
What about no license plate?
A tier.
A tier? Why?
Why? I mean, it's just. I mean, there's something special about the license plate. You know, it's got to be there. Otherwise, it doesn't feel.
But Out of Time license plate it was barely on there. It was only on there for like a couple minutes in the film.
I know, but like, come on, that's just a cool license plate to have. You know.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. What about hook on the door? Lightning rod on the door.
I want to say B tier. And I've got a couple of reasons for why I would say B tier.
Yep.
I feel like the lightning rod, it's a sick thing to have in the car, right? But when your main point is to focus on the car itself, but you've got this giant rod diverting your attention, it kind of like devalues the fact that the car's been put into such intricate detail, you know?
What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean?
Like, if you're not focusing on the car, then you're not really looking at the scene, right? I don't know how to explain it. It's really weird. Like, I don't know.
It just takes away your attention. It just draws too much attention to it.
Yeah, if it's meant to be about the car and it's taking your attention away from the car, then it kind of like defeats the purpose. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah. What about the lightning rod in it?
The the lightning rod in it. A tier. It looked cool. It looked cool.
What about the little lightning rod connecting thingy on the back of it?
I'd say A tier as well. It didn't really do anything. It was just there. So
yeah. What about part 2 with Mr. Fusion and hover conversion and the barcode license plate?
Oh, S tier.
S tier, yes. What about the one in the mine, buried in the mine?
Ooh, okay. Now, is this with the sheets covered or yes or no?
Yes, you can see on here, yeah.
Right, okay, so I'm gonna have to say...
Was both. So, do sheets covered and then do the one uncovered when it's on the end of the tow truck.
Alright, so sheets covered. Look, I kind of want to say F tier because you can't see the car. So, it's like no point of being there, right?
Yeah, but it's cool just seeing it in there though. Like, in the mine, just...
It's cool, but like, it's not a car. It's just the cover of the car. But if you were actually just put it without the cover, A tier, 100%. A tier or S tier. I'm leaning more, but...
Okay, what about the one uncovered? And then...
S tier.
What? You cut off. So it's basically part 2 without the wheels, basically.
I want to say S tier, but I feel like it's more deserving of A.
A? Alright. What about the part 3, white walls, tires, and the hood box?
Oh, S tier.
F?
S.
S. I thought you said F. Because you cut off a little bit on me, so I was like, why did you say F? Alright, what about the one in the deleted scene?
Ooh, okay, I want to say B tier.
B tier?
Because it looks like a sick car, but we never actually saw it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I feel like if we saw it, it would have had so much more value, you know?
Yeah. What about the, it getting prepared for the rails?
Getting prepared for the rails? B tier as well.
B tier?
Yeah, I'll do a B tier as well.
Why?
It was cool seeing all the cars pulled apart and all that, but that's pretty much all it was.
Yeah. It was only the wheel that got taken off. What about the one on the rails?
On the rails, A tier.
Why?
No, actually, no, move that to S tier. It was really iconic.
Iconic scene.
Iconic scene.
What about, it destroyed in pieces?
That's just heartbreaking, man.
Is that a good thing? Is it just so sad and shocking? Or is it a bad thing?
I can't really decide because, like, it was a good scene. Like, the scene itself was good, but the revelation that the car was just destroyed was, like, also really sad, you know?
How do we put it in C, the middle?
I'd put it in the middle, yeah.
Alright. What about, this, concept art?
The concept art? Look, I'm not really sure where it belongs. I'd put it C tier as well for now.
This one? There's
Yeah.
a bunch of them. Alright. What about, this one, this miniature that was used for the ride? For special effects?
I'd do B tier.
Why?
It was good, it was deserving, but it's missing some, like, parts. Like, I just, like, it was fully movie accurate, you know?
Alright, yeah. What about, 8-passenger DeLorean?
I can't rank that one, it's gonna be all you, mate.
Why? Come on! You just can't rank it. Why can't you rank it?
Because I have no idea where to put it.
You don't know. What's your thoughts on it? Give your thoughts on it.
I don't really have any, that's why. Like, I mean, it was cool, but like, why?
It just doesn't make sense as a thing.
It just doesn't make sense to
Like,
me.
why is there an 8-passenger DeLorean? Why would he build one in the law for a thing?
Right? So why is there 8, or like 4 if you include, Dr. Emma's dog, right? But like, that's it.
You cut off. What the hell are you saying? All I hear is famous dog.
And so like, well, we've only ever seen like really like 3 people in the DeLorean before, right? Other than like Dr. Emmett's dog, right? So,
Oh, yeah.
so like, why 8-seater? Like, no one's ever gonna use that much space, right?
Yeah. I mean, it was a cool ride, but then in the universe, it doesn't make sense, so... Well, let's put it C. Let's put it C. What about the animated series DeLorean from Season 1?
Ooh, okay, this is gonna be have to be like a harder E tier.
Why?
its color, like its color configuration and all that, just yeah.
I remember in the last DeLorean video I did, where it's just like all the main versions, like not all these little tiny variations. I put the main like the animated series car as a whole in S tier as a personal one because I love it so much. I mean, I love it so much. I don't know what it is. I mean, but thinking about, I mean, yeah, the design. I don't know. It's just like I just like it for some reason. I mean, now it's like, yeah, it's cool. I'll probably put it at a B tier, but I'd see a lot of people saying, yeah, it's not that good, so I'd leave it at E.
Look, it's not that, like, it's not good, it's just, it doesn't feel movie iconic, you know, that's probably...
yeah. This doesn't feel close enough to the movie.
It's just, yeah, it doesn't represent it well enough to be a true DeLorean, you know?
Like, the colours on it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, when we go to the last... when we go in Series 2 animated series, we'll talk about it more. What about the animated series, but it's the live action one?
Ooh, okay, B tier.
B tier?
B tier.
B tier, alright. Why?
It was not bad. It was not great, but it wasn't bad, so I feel like it deserves...
Alright.
10 point.
Okay, now we're on animated series season 2.
Right, okay, so this one's a bit more film accurate, which I do appreciate. And for that, I'm gonna put it C tier.
C tier, alright. So you like the yellow headlights and the little bit of the grey on the side?
I do.
A slightly darker blue on there as well.
It fits well.
Yeah, just going on about the animated series, DeLorean on a whole. It's got so many gadgets on it. Like, I remember when you saw like all the other ones. It became the wagon, became the blimp, became the limousine, went underwater, became a hovercraft. It did all this crazy stuff. It's so funny, like unrealistic, but it's so cool.
They did a lot of odd things with the that one.
Yeah. What about the animated? The one that's it's basically the animated series one, but from the comics. These two ones. They're supposed to be the same, but I don't know why the colours are different for a split seconds. I just put on there.
The comic ones, I can't judge too much because I've never really seen them fully before.
It's the same as the animated series. Just go off the design. Basically, just go on the design for some of these. The
first picture I'm seeing right now looks a bit more brownish.
Brownish? What do you mean? I think it's the background.
No, maybe it's just the colour of the screen you're showing me on. It looks brown to me. Like light brown, sort of like...
Very, very faint, but nah. I think it's the quality, but...
I don't know, but judging from just what I'm seeing, I'd put it C tier.
So both of them at C tier, or just that one?
Both of them.
Both of them at C tier, because there's not really much to say about them, just normal. What about the miniature railroad one?
Miniature railroad one? I can put that at B tier, I can appreciate it.
Why?
It was good. It showed good representation of what it should have been, so I think it's good.
What about the stunt car?
Okay, the stunt car. Well, we've had a lot of memories with this one, eh? a lot of iconic film scenes. I put it S tier.
S tier, alright, yes!
It's iconic. It deserves it.
Yes, all three used throughout. I can't believe they actually cobbled together the main panels of it together. Yeah, what about the...
S tier.
What is it?
It definitely deserves S tier.
What about the hot rod one? The one with the flame, the black one with the flame on the sides?
Right, okay, so I'm going to put this at C tier. And reason being, it's a good design. I like the car. It's just not film accurate.
Okay. What about the blimp?
The blimp? F tier, basically.
How does that work?
It makes no sense.
It's got the hover converted. You don't need it. Now I'm thinking about this. Why do you need it? It's hover converted.
It absolutely makes no sense whatsoever. Okay. What, like, do you appreciate the fact that you, like, don't think about reality for a moment, right? Just think about exactly what you said. Why is it there in the first place? Forget about it being realistic or not. Just for the moment, why is it there in the first place?
In the episode, it was they're taking like they're taking like young Emmett and his uncle inside the car. So I assume they just didn't want to say that I don't know why, but I'm just gonna say it's because instead of just saying, oh, we have a flying car, instead they're just saying that, oh, we have a car that can turn into a blimp, instead of saying a car that can hover convert.
Yeah, I get that.
But then why does it exist still? That doesn't make sense though. It's a good reason for it to use it, but why does it exist? Like just for that purpose? I don't know. But we'll leave it there. What about the blue DeLorean?
Let's see. The blue DeLorean, I mean, it's good. You know what? C tier.
C tier, alright?
There's not really much to say about it. I mean, it's just blue, right?
Okay, yeah. It's just the stainless steel is better.
Yeah.
What about Off-Roader 1?
Off-Roader, S tier.
Yes! Why?
Do I even need to explain?
Do it!
It's amazing!
Why is it amazing?
It has so many unique design points to it, and like, I just love. I don't know why. I just love it. It has a unique design, and it's so iconic, and you know, it's just good.
Okay, yeah, just whatever. What about the camera car?
Camera car. Oh, okay. B tier. I can't appreciate the fact that it's iconic, but at the same time, it's like not there. It's kind of like half non-existent, so...
I mean, they did have the front half of it and the back part of it, it's just not in this image, so I think they put it up to it when they need it, but I'm not really sure. I'm not sure about the back. I think they had the back, but I'm not sure. Yeah. What about stock DeLorean?
Stock DeLorean? A tier.
A tier, why?
It's good. It's really good, but it's not S tier good.
It just shows the nice beauty of the stainless steel DeLorean. Right?
Yeah.
You didn't sound very enthusiastic about that.
No, I just didn't.
You just texted?
Sorry, you cut off for a sec.
What is it?
You cut off for a sec.
Ah. It's getting awkward. Just waiting for you to say something, you're waiting for me to say something.
Keep that in.
Okay. What about, this other suitcase one? The one with the DMC logo on there.
E tier.
Just, it's just too...
No.
It's not inconspicuous. Imagine you see a giant suitcase that says DMC on it.
I know, but like, a suitcase? Is that the best I could think of?
I mean, so you can pick it up.
I get the point was to condense it, but like...
And to hide it?
Yeah, it's just...
It's too heavy to lift up.
I just don't understand how it makes sense, you know?
How it would become it, or why it is?
Yeah, just both.
Alright, what about the anime cheese, but it's a wagon? Covered wagon.
I don't really know what to say here.
You don't know?
No. I mean, it's a wagon, right? But like, its design is kind of... E tier.
E tier, alright.
No, you know what? I feel like that's a bit harsh for it.
D?
It's not the worst. It's not the worst. I'd put it D tier.
Alright, first D tier. I did kind of I think the wheels kind of remind me of the Railroad one for some reason. It also reminds me of the deleted scene as well. So yeah, I'd say it belongs there. What about the one from the Lego Movie 2?
Lego Movie 2? Oh, put it C tier.
Why?
It's good, but it's Lego.
I have to say this, better than the original Lego DeLorean model. If you search it up, the hood on that is...
Alright, really? Let's see.
You gonna search it up? It's not on here, but I'm not getting up, but you can search it up if you want to.
Alright, I will.
Lego DeLorean 2013 or something.
Alright, let's see.
And you definitely won't get confused for the new one. You definitely won't.
Alright, we'll see. Okay. So, Lego DeLorean 2013.
Yeah. Should have been 2013. I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay, let's see. Oh.
What do you have to say about it?
The hood.
Yes.
Why does it have layers?
Very accurate. Very accurate. I remember the DeLorean having such a blocky hood. I think they tried to create the curve of it, but it just didn't go. It just doesn't look very good. They should have just made it flat if they wanted to. I don't know.
It didn't work like at all. Oh no, that's really bad.
The only other complaint about it is the side wire is a bit too big. That they usually sort of use the other pieces.
I can't believe this was official.
Yeah, you should have seen like the original like. It's a Lego idea submitted by I think a fan, and the original one of it looks pretty good.
Hold on. Is this meant to be number 1 or 2?
Which one?
The Lego DeLorean from 2013.
That's the first Lego DeLorean they did.
What? Why has it got hover wheels then?
It's got it converts in all three. It converts to all three.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. Okay, if it was meant to be like originating from the first movie, why does that have hover wheels?
Yeah, but and then well technically part 1 it does have Mr. Fusion and the hover wheels technically, but the red wheels on that, the white wheel tires for part 3, it's literally just red wheels. They just gave it red wheels. It's the same regular wheels that it comes with, but it's just like different color, just red.
Yeah.
I mean, and also the in the instructions they didn't put Mr. Fusion on part 3.
Really?
Yeah, in the instructions, I don't have them with me, but in the instructions they didn't put Mr. Fusion on part 3.
That's a bit weird.
Alright, anyway, we're gonna stop rambling on about that. What about this one from the Microsoft Tech Talk or whatever it's called, from 2007?
Oh, no idea.
No idea.
No idea.
Why?
It looks alright, but I don't know where I'd put it. Like, it doesn't really look like the DeLorean to me.
Yeah, because it doesn't have like the bands on there, the flux bands, the coils, or the wiring, and the back's a little bit weird.
Doesn't, like, I don't know, the front too, it doesn't really, it looks more like a normal car than like, then it has the curves on it, which, I don't know. It just doesn't scream DeLorean to me.
Where do you want to put it? D or F, maybe? One of these three? Alright, so where do you want to put it? Where do you want to put one of these three?
Put it D tier.
D tier?
And the reason being, it's not a bad car, it's not a bad design. It just doesn't scream DeLorean.
DeLorean Time Machine. Off-Road 2.
Off-Road 2. Put an S tier as well.
S tier, alright. Same reasons, really.
Yeah.
What about the, basically the camera car, but it was basically made to demonstrate the special effects for an attraction?
Put that, C tier.
C tier? C for camera.
Just because there's no car, alright? It's like...
And you put it below the real C car because it wasn't used in the film.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the burnt out one?
Burnt out. B tier?
B tier?
A.
A. Why?
I like the design for the burns.
Alright. What about the one from the Cars 3 concept art?
B tier? No, wait, hold on. I don't know why I said B tier. We've been D tier.
D tier. There?
You can't tell by looking at it that it's from Cars.
It's concept art, so I can understand.
I know, but like, come on. You should at least try a bit there.
It was only like it was just one collection. It's only in one lot of images. It was only in it was only like one image. It wasn't in the film. You can barely see the eyes on it, but then the idea of it is still pretty cool. If it was in the film, then it would have gotten a lot. Alright, what about the fiberglass car?
Oh, yeah.
What tier? You cut off a little.
A tier.
A tier? Why?
It's iconic. It's not amazing because there's definitely some flaws to it, but it's definitely good at A tier.
What about the hovercraft from the animated series?
Put that B tier.
Why?
less than the fiberglass, but not so much that it would be significantly lower. So, yeah.
Alright. What about the, what's it called? The one being pulled by the horses.
Oh, A tier.
A tier? Just iconic scene. Is that all it really say?
Just an icon.
Yeah. What about the limousine animated series?
Okay. Animated series, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why they do this stuff. First you got the blimp, now you got a limo and a suitcase. Like, come on, what's happening here? Anime, what are you doing? Like, I like the anime, but come on.
The animated series is very strange. But where would you put it? Where did you put it? Where would you put it?
E tier.
E tier? Just
It's not a DeLorean. It's a limo.
a DeLorean and a limo just does not mix. Is that it?
That's exactly it. It doesn't. It's not. You can either be one or the other. Don't make it both.
What about the one from the off-roader 2, but it was put on display in the Peterson Automotive Museum.
Oh, right. Okay, so I'm gonna do A tier for this one.
A tier?
I loved it. Yeah.
Why?
It just had a really good feel to it. The fact that you could come and see it in real life. That's it.
Yeah, you can see some of them in real life. You can see the Oxford in real life. You can see off-roader 2 in real life. Hero in real life.
I know.
But then this one, look at the restoration job. You didn't like it when you first saw it.
I know, but like, just the fact that you can go see it.
You can't. It's not like that anymore. You could go see it in a very bad state when you could go see the Hero car in a much better state, or the Oxnard car.
Yeah, I suppose. It's still good. It's good design though.
Why is it good design? It's got no wheels. It's got these weird lighting. It's in such a weird light ropes on it. It's got really bad condition. You still want to put A?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll favour you a bit and I'll put it to B.
What is it?
I'll favour you a bit and I'll put it down to B.
Okay. What about Oxnard car?
This one's on you, mate.
I don't know. Is this in the right? Is this in part 3? The iconic scenes. It was left to right. I'm gonna put B. You think
Yeah.
B?
That's fair.
What about the A Hero car?
Yeah, Hero car. Oh, I put it A tier.
A tier. All right.
Had a good design. It was a good car, but it's just black. But I still love the design.
It's black. What are you talking about?
Well,
You're just judging on the photo, aren't you?
yeah,
It's the lighting of the photo.
A.
My gosh. Well, you always judge just on that specific photo. So if I found a really good photo of one of these animated series cars, you would probably put it on S.
Nah.
Let's say with the frost on the ride DeLorean. If I found one with they didn't have the frost on it, it wouldn't have made it that far.
Hey, you know what? Frost supremacy.
All right, go on. Okay, let's do speed round all these concept arts. What about this one? And just give one reason why you put it there.
C tier. The car's white.
E tier.
C.
C.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
not bad. White.
It's just white. What about like the weird wheels and the nothing? There's no time machine components. Is these weird red lines with the radioactive on there? I think.
I thought you said we were speedrunning this.
Yeah, but the fact that it's white. What about a different reason? Like, what about the reasons I just mentioned?
I just gave one reason, right? Of course, there's many. They all have many reasons, but like, they take forever.
But what do you think about the ones I said? Weird wheels,
I know.
red line, no time machine components.
But I don't think it's a bad concept art though. And if we're judging it off like the fact that it is a concept art, I'd put it at C tier.
Okay, yeah. C for concept. What about this one here? This
Oh, yeah.
what is it?
A tier.
A tier. Why?
I love the design. I would have loved to see that in the movie.
What about this one?
E tier.
E tier.
I like the back of it, and I feel like they could have done something with that if they expanded a little, but they just didn't.
You said E, right?
B.
B?
B.
B or E?
B.
B or E? I can't tell.
B.
Okay, B. I thought you said E. I think there's another time, maybe one of the other videos, I mistook you for E or B. I can't tell the difference over the phone. What about this one?
C.
Why?
It's just got a cool design. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Just cool design, alright. What about this one?
I like the back has no components to it, so.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit empty there. What about this one?
That one I'd probably put. I'd do a B tier.
B tier.
Like thrusters on the bottom and stuff.
Oh, yeah, the things at the bottom there.
Yeah.
What about this one? Basically, pretty close to the final. Got
That one I'd put A tier because I like the fact that it's big, it's got components to it. The wheels look good, you know.
Alright. What about this one? The Part 2 miniature special effects.
Ooh, B tier.
B tier?
Yeah, I would have loved to see more of it.
Why? What do you mean see more of it? Because it's used in all the flying scenes.
I know, but like.
Or the out shots.
There wasn't many flying scenes, okay? Let's be real. There wasn't many. There was like 4 or 5.
There's the ones you see in. There's flying off into the camera at start of part 1 start of part 2 / end of part 1. It flying past the sign. There's one of it when it comes down when it arrives at the Hilldale in part 2, when it gets out of Hilldale, when it gets stolen by Biff, when it when they arrive back in when they go back in the alternate 1985. There's 2 scenes there. You see it in when they arrive in 1955. You see it at the end of when they leave 1985A. You also see it in where else do you see it? You see it when he leaves the sign in 1955 when he gets caught on the peanuts or whatever the hell those little flag things are called. You also see it during during when it gets struck by lightning.
So there's a few scenes, but like, I don't know.
Okay. We'll leave it there. Well, okay, is this the last concept art, I think? This one.
Yes, I believe so. I'll put that at a C tier.
C tier? Why?
It's got a cool design, but I feel like it's kind of bland.
Oh, yeah. What about the second DeLorean time machine complete?
Oh, S tier.
S tier?
Iconic, come on.
It's the same as the regular DeLorean. Classic design.
Iconic.
Yeah, what about the second DeLorean not fully completed?
Not fully completed, A tier.
Why?
Well, it's good, but it's not fully completed.
What about the submarine?
Okay. Again with this stuff. How does okay, I can kind of see this more than what I could see as a blimp, right? I get that it could be inflated, right? But why would you have it at... It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Like...
So what, does that mean you're gonna put an E or D? What do you want to put it?
I'll put it E.
E? Alright. What about the... What is it?
It just doesn't make sense to me.
What about these 2 suitcases?
Suitcases, man. I'm gonna put them both in E.
Both of them?
I feel like it's only fair since I put the first one in there as well.
Alright. What about this one? The one with the lights on it, the diagnostic lights on it?
Put that B tier.
B tier?
I like it.
Alright. Why?
I just like it.
Just like it? Seeing all this like this technology, other technology on it you'd never really seen before.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Right. What about the temple duplicate DeLorean as its core? So basically the same as part 2.
Put it S tier as well then.
S tier? Alright. What about the one from the ride?
Oh, okay. S tier.
S tier. Let me guess. It's because it's got the frost on it.
Yeah, you already know I love the frosted texture.
Alright. I'm just. If it was a different picture with not the frost on it, you probably would have put it like in B or something. But then But as I said before, I'll give you credit because in that scene, I think it stayed with the frost for the majority of that scene. Even though apparently when Mr. Fusion got added, apparently it minimized the frost because after that the filmmakers just got lazy and didn't put as much frost on it. But still, anyway. What about this one for the animated series? Just weird colors.
Okay. Again with the carriage first of all in the second photo I can see it.
The damaged one.
That's gonna go F tier.
The damaged one. The damaged wagon.
It was already bad as it was, right? And now that it's damaged, it's just even worse. Like, there's just no coming back from that. Let's be real.
What about this one?
You know what? I'm gonna be a fan of the community. C tier.
This one in C tier.
This one's C tier. It's got decent coloration. The headlights are on, which I like, and it does totally shoddy and unrealistic.
Why is the colors there? Compare it to the season. Compare it to all those ones there. All the ones there. Compare it.
Oh yeah, compared to those, the colors aren't the best, but they're still deserving of a mediocre tier. So it's average. That's what C tier.
Okay. All right. So that's it. You're happy with all this? You don't want to change anything around?
No, I'm good. At you?
No, I think I'm fine. This is gonna be that's probably a very long video. This is going up on probably November 12th, 1955. Yeah, this is gonna be far away. We're recording this.
That's months away. Well, if you guys are curious, we're recording this on September 22nd. So
yeah, and we filmed the other part. We recorded the first part when he was here, September 18th. Recorded Was the rest yesterday? Yeah, it was. We did the rest of the Black Fight yesterday, 21st. Now it's 22nd of September. So this is us from the past, and we'll see you guys in the future.
See ya.
Bye. See you in the future or in the past.
Or in the present.